How are your grades right now?
Not the best.
Are we talking like high 60s?
I think low 40s actually.
Low 40s is all right.
Yeah, you think I can get UW engineering with that?
I'm not a juvenile delinquent.
Do grades matter? Do grades matter?
I think it depends on what your goal is in life.
Yeah, for post-secondary.
Does post-secondary even matter though?
Yeah, so they can get a job. You don't want to be going down, right?
I think it depends on like if you're going into university. I think it's kind of unfortunate that it matters.
It shouldn't matter.
Not that it shouldn't matter. It's just unfortunate the only way that they can judge intelligence is just with that number.
They definitely matter if you're trying to do anything after high school. But anyone who says that grades tell the entire story is wrong. Anyone who says that grades don't matter is just stupid.
Do you think if someone has a 100 average, they're automatically smart?
No, I think they're school smart. Obviously, they've developed really good study habits.
But doesn't that make them smart?
It makes them have good habits.
If you have an 100% average, yeah, you gotta be kind of smart for that. That's just how it is. It doesn't mean you're smart in every single way, but you also don't have to be. I recently realized while I was out filming the footage you're watching right now that life is all about how you choose to specialize, and I'm just inherently drawn to spending all my time on writing and video instead of school. Some of my smarter friends have trouble understanding why I sometimes show up to tests having done basically zero studying, but unfortunately school just isn't really what I care about in life. No matter how hard I try, I can't force myself to like it, and I have a hard time forcing myself to even care about the bad grades I get. One person can really only be good at so many things, and that's why having good grades makes you smart even if you're stupid in other areas, and it's why you can be really smart with trash grades too. Life is all about how you choose to specialize. I don't think any of us doubt that Elon Musk is a genius, but he's also kind of bad at talking to people and doing presentations. Kind of like how Kanye West is a genius, but I'd be surprised if he'd be able to sit at a desk and do derivatives for 2 hours straight without losing his mind. This monkey's kind of stupid, but it's good at what it needs to do. It doesn't sit around wishing it could be more like a zebra. It's a monkey. Nobody can be really smart in every subject. Really, try to come up with one person who's smart, like really smart in every single aspect of life. And if you can, it's probably because they're extremely well-rounded, but not someone we'd ever call a genius.
Overall, grades don't determine your intelligence because you can be really good at school, but you can be really stupid.
If someone's good at school, doesn't that kind of make them smart though?
You can still be really smart and be doing bad at school. I think it just depends on how much effort you put in.
If somebody struggles to get good grades, does that make them dumb?
No, they're just not good at whatever they're being graded on.
But let's say you're bad at math, you're bad at English, you're bad at French, you're bad at all the sciences. Aren't you kind of dumb?
I mean, kinda. Like, if you have no talent, no skill, there obviously could be factors that impact that. Like, let's say your family member died, so you've been struggling for a period of time.
Let's say you got some dude with 100 average, and he like barely studies. Don't you think that makes him smart?
No, not really. It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean he's smart. Obviously, he's doing good in school, but it could just be that when he was younger, his family helped him build like the fundamentals of these subjects.
What are your grades like right now?
They're pretty good.
Like 90s?
Yeah.
I think that makes you smart automatically.
I mean, I think it's debatable. I think there's certain things that I'm good at and there's certain things that I'm not good at.
Is being book smart enough to just be smart overall?
No, I don't think so. Because I know a lot of people that are really book smart, but like when it comes to their socialization skills, there's lacking a lot there, or just common sense in general as well.
And there's emotional intelligence, there's social intelligence, there's
like I'm really good at selling drugs, but I can't like do long division.
Exactly, and that's a skill. It honestly is. Being good at persuasion, being good at, marketing, all that, because that is a form of intelligence. I'm sure these getting like 100s in physics and math and whatever kids, I'm sure they couldn't sell crack.
I don't know. I feel like as long as you can prove that you can accomplish something for yourself, then you're smart. There you go.
Is a drug dealer smart?
I mean, if he has good strategies, he's making money, then sure he's...
You just assume his gender?
My bad.
Gary, what are your grades like?
There are a lot of different types of intelligence aside from being book smart, but unfortunately, the only type of intelligence you're really directly rewarded for is being good at school. And a big part of being good at school is how well you can follow instructions and sit at a desk studying for hours every single day. That's not for everyone. It's unlucky that the biggest struggle for basically all teenagers is school. I can't think of any other better way to do it, but it sucks that so many kids hate school, but they feel like they don't have any other option than to just put their heads down and finish it while wanting to kill themselves every time they show up at the building. I wish it didn't matter and they had different options and career paths, but most of them don't feel like they have that choice, and a lot of them are right. Not everyone can be a aesthetic T graphics drug dealer. People stress about grades way too much. It doesn't determine your worth, it's a number. One number given to you based on an outdated system that treats everyone as if they were the same exact person, when now more than ever it's clear that there's something wrong with how we're doing things. That's why if you have a 100% average taking all AP courses, yeah, you're definitely insanely smart, there's no doubt about it. But if you get a 50% average, you can still be smart. It just happens to be that a lot of people with 50% averages aren't very bright. That's the truth. Geniuses with terrible grades are anomalies, not what's normal. Most dudes with bad grades skipping class every day aren't failing for a good reason. The majority of guys who never study tell themselves that their bad grades don't matter because they got some other thing going on like social media. Oh shit.
If you had a 100 average, what would you do?
Honestly, I don't know what I'd do. I'd feel like a genius. Imagine if I knew what a parallelogram was. Like, I'd be unstoppable.
What's a parallelogram? Is that something you just made up?
Yeah.